Welcome to this daily guided meditation practice. This is the Attentive Mind. My name is Nathan, and I'll be guiding you through this meditation practice today. Find yourself a seated position. You want to find a position that is both sturdy and comfortable. You want to be comfortable because you don't want to be distracted by your body during the practice. You want to be sturdy because you want to give your body a sense of groundedness, of being here. Sitting in a chair works nicely. Of course, a formal meditation posture on the floor. You can even lie down, just don't fall asleep. Find what works for you. There's also an option here to keep your eyes open or closed during this practice. It's up to you. And if you prefer to keep your eyes closed during the practice, go ahead and close your eyes. But if you prefer to keep your eyes open, leave the screen alone and drop your gaze gently down below you, just looking at the floor or the desk or whatever is just below you. We're not staring or analyzing at a particular spot on the floor, but we're also not zoned out and blurry. We have a gentle gaze in between, looking softly, yet clearly downwards. You're in a comfortable and sturdy position. Your eyes are either closed or open, gaze directed softly, yet clearly downwards. What is here when there are no problems to be solved? There's nowhere to get to. There's no job to go to. No relationships to remedy. No medical conditions to cure. Nothing to do. And no person to become. What's left? Right here. What's left? Now, if you're finding yourself talking to yourself about this question, thinking about it, you haven't understood this. Rather, because you're trying to understand it. Where does this question point to? What is here when there are no problems to be solved? There's nowhere to go, nothing to do, no one to become. What's left? And when you notice that you're thinking, planning, remembering, talking to yourself in your head, just return right here. What is it? What is here? Now, another way to point to the very same place. Another question that can be asked that goes to the same thing is this: are you aware right now? Are you aware? Not aware of this or that, just simply aware. If so, how do you know? Where do you have to go to know that you are aware? Stay there. And if you don't understand, it's because you're trying to understand by thinking about it, trying to get it like you can understand a concept in a book or answer a question correctly in school. But this isn't that. Leave the thinking alone. Are you aware? Where did you have to go to answer this question. Wherever that is, just stay there and rest. And if a thought arrives saying, oh, now I get it, or, ah, this is enlightenment, that's not it. Leave it. This present moment, simply remain and rest. Come back. What is here when there are no problems to be solved? Right here. Nothing to learn, nothing to achieve. Nothing to talk about. This moment. Or awareness. These are just words. Where do you have to go to know you are aware? Are you aware? In what direction must you take to know this? Just remain and completely rest. All right, you can look at the screen. You know, it's so simple, this thing that we're doing. There's really only one thing, that's not the right word, but there's only one thing to actually concern yourself with. One thing that you need to notice. And that, of course, is this moment, awareness. It's a lot of names. We say, be present, trying to live more in the moment. And we say that from a point of view of a separate self, someone who enters a moment and leaves it. A person, a homunculus in the head that's either paying attention or not paying attention, paying attention or getting lost in thought. So we use these words, stay present. But that's not really what it is. You can also say, return to awareness. Return to stillness. Not a you, not a separation. When you're actually just present, and forgive my language, you being present, all of these illusions disappear. One, you being a separate thing from it, a subject and an object, that's gone. It never was here in the first place. It's just a thought. A story of your life made up. Problems that are in the future They're not here. If you don't ever practice meditation, just notice this moment more and more. Present moment awareness is really what it is. One of the greatest meditation masters, teachers really, Sri Ramana Maharshi, once was asked, if you could sum up your teaching into one word, what would it be? And he said, attention. Attention itself. If you just leave thinking alone and return attention here, you'll see that there was no one getting lost in thought. There was no you in the first place. There was no me. There was no this. These are words and names. You see the world as it is. And it's not that you see a world like a separate thing. It's just this. That's why I asked. This is Locke Kelly asked this question. What is here when there are no problems to be solved? Your mind wants to go, oh, well, there's the phone, and you start talking. So we go somewhere else. Are you aware? Well, obviously I'm aware, which is a thought, but you know you're aware before you talk about it, right? There's no question. How do you know? There's some sort of obviousness given right here. It's not like there's a you that sees that you're aware. You know it before that. Okay, again, forgive my language. You know it. There's just this knowing. There's just this, call it presence, call it awareness, call it this, call it that, call it consciousness. Doesn't matter. It's a word. How do you know you're aware? Where do you have to go? Do you have to step away from yourself to find it? Do you have to go somewhere to find it? Right now. And rest. You don't have to just. And the next thought that arises that's trying to talk about it, trying to understand it, trying to figure it out, you already know awareness. You already are aware before this next thought arises. And that's saying too much. So when you're driving, when you're talking, when you're watching a YouTube video, are you aware? Stay there. As horrible and wrong as what I'm about to say is, and hopefully not deceiving, simply be awareness. That's what you are. I'm afraid of saying things like that because it's not actually true. Just remain. Right here. Be present. Every day. And the funny thing is, you can't help but to do that. Thank you for your time today. If you have any questions about what I talk about here, because sometimes I ramble and it doesn't really make sense, I know that. Please ask your question in a comment below. I answer all questions in a separate question and answer video. And I apologize on the latency of this last one. There's been a lot going on, so it's been a little difficult to get to that video, but I will post it. And of course, if you're new here, welcome. This is a channel to promote meditation in a way that is normalized, not this spiritual thing, not this thing that is spooky, although it sounds spooky sometimes, just meditation for everyone. You don't have to believe in anything. You don't have to adopt anything. Just practice. So join me. I post a video like this every single day. And soon I'll be posting different kind of videos and less of these videos. So keep updated with that. I'll keep you updated with that. Thank you everyone for your time. Be aware. Remember this moment. And as always, I'll see you tomorrow.